Hello friends, welcome back. Today I am going to discuss SBI Max Gain in detail, but before that a quick recap from the last video. Earlier we discussed Max Gain and there are three important things in your Max Gain account. One is drawing power. This drawing power is your as on date actual loan balance. This indicates if you want to close your loan account today, how much money you would have to pay to SBI to close your loan. Second one is available balance. Available balance is the amount of money parked by you as surplus balance, as surplus amount in your Max Gain. In case your loan is in partial disbursed state, at that time the undisbursed loan amount as well as any surplus parked by you is your available balance. Third one is book balance. Book balance is the calculated loan balance, which is the balance at which you are paying your interest. In simple sense, book balance is equal to DP minus AB, where DP stands for drawing power and AB stands for available balance. So the net balance is book balance on which you are paying interest in your SBI Max Gain home loan account. Now we are moving forward. A lot of queries I have received over the period of time, and the most important query, or should I say most common query, is how to use Max Gain if the loan is in partial disbursed state. But before that, I just want to discuss two different cases in SBI Max Gain. Case 1 and case 2. Here, case 1, assume the property is ready built. You are paying all the loan in a single shot to the seller. It may be your builder, your developer, or the other party if the property is in resale, and the loan starts from day one itself. This is case 1. This is full disbursal. In this case, you can get all the benefits of Max Gain from day one. Just after the disbursal of your full loan amount, you can apply for net banking transaction rights, and after that you can avail full benefits of SBI Max Gain. But if the property is under construction, if there is a gap from first disbursal to last disbursal of few months or at least some 1 or 2 years, then there is some problem availing transaction rights. You can transfer your money in your Max Gain account, but in this case, that is partial disbursal, you cannot withdraw your own parked amount. Be sure, if your loan is CLP, CLP stands for construction linked payment. If your loan is CLP, construction linked payment plan, you can deposit your surplus amount, but you cannot withdraw your own money in case of any need. So how to overcome this situation and how to benefit from it? Now we are going to discuss case 2. If it is a CLP. In case of CLP, SBI will disburse loan in percentage subject to the advancement, the progress in your property construction. So based upon this, normally SBI will charge pre-EMI interest. On the disbursed loan amount. But SBI also give you the option to start your EMI from day one. For example, if I apply for a loan and my loan's first installment is disbursed in Jan 2014, I can ask for my EMI to start from Feb 2014 itself, or SBI gives the option to pay only the interest part, which is called pre-EMI interest, and later on, after 6 months, after 8 months, after 9 months, after 12 months, I can start my regular EMIs in case my cash flow does not permit full EMI from day one. Now in this case, if I want to park some amount and want to use the benefit of interest saving in my favor, I can park. But the only thing is, if I am parking, for example, I applied for a 30 lakh rupees loan, out of which as on date say 12 lakh has been disbursed, and I am paying interest on this 12 lakh rupees. Now if I am having a surplus of 2 lakh rupees, can I park it? The answer is yes. But the problem is, in case of any need, I cannot withdraw this 2 lakh rupees amount from my max gain. So what should I do? Well, make sure if out of this 2 lakh rupees, can I spare 1 lakh rupees which I do not require at all in extreme emergencies? If this is the case, I can park that 1 lakh rupees amount which I will not touch in any extreme emergency cases. So I can park this 1 lakh rupees, at least this 1 lakh will save the interest outgo. Moreover, if my cash flow permits, and for example, if this 30 lakh rupees loan amount, if my EMI, for example basis I am saying, it is 30,000 rupees only. If this EMI is 30,000 rupees only and I start my EMI from day 1, that is in our example or from the earlier post, that is Feb 2014, it's a profitable situation for me. How? Out of my EMI, of 30,000 rupees, one part is meant for principal repayment and another part is interest payment. Now interestingly, this 30,000 rupees EMI is meant for the whole loan amount, but in actual my as on date disbursed loan amount is only 12 lakh rupees from the example we discussed earlier. Now out of this 30,000 rupees, for this 12,000 rupees disbursed loan amount, the interest will be less. For example, if my loan is at 10% rate of interest, for full loan amount, the annual interest comes out this much and monthly interest comes out this much, around 25,000 rupees for a full disbursed loan from day 1 for the first one. But my actual disbursed loan is 12 lakh rupees. So for 12 lakh rupees at 10% yearly, the interest will be 1,20,000 rupees and monthly interest is 10,000 rupees only. Okay. Now this 10,000 rupees interest is to be charged from my EMI for 12 lakh rupees in the month of Feb. But now my payment is 30,000 rupees as my EMI. So out of this, say 5,000 rupees is my principal part and 10,000 rupees is interest part. So remaining 15,000 rupees is saving, and it will become part of your available balance, AB. And for next month, my actual loan calculation will change due to this 15,000 rupees amount. So that is how, if your loan is in partial disbursed state, it is in your own interest if you opt for EMI from day one. Please do note, for getting benefit in CLP linked loan, construction linked payment loan, please opt for full EMI from day one if you want to get the benefit of max gain in your favor. Now, one more interesting query I received many times. In our example, say I took a loan of 30 lakh rupees earlier. As on date, it is now 22 lakh rupees, which is my DP for a simple sense. This is my DP. Now, out of this 22 lakh rupees loan, say my available balance is also 22 lakh rupees. Now, many readers, many people want to know how to close the loan. If at this point my interest outgo is 0, how to close the loan? I want to close the loan. But my counter question is, if I am not charging you any interest, if I am giving you a home loan at 0% interest, would you like to continue or would you like to close? The immediate answer from the people is, we would like to continue. Same thing is happening here. Although your home loan is running at 10%, but once your AB is equal to DP, your available balance is equal to DP, you are paying 0 interest. You are not at all paying any interest. So now your loan is running as an interest-free loan. Now, as your loan is running an interest-free loan, would you like to close it? Answer is no. Then why are you asking to close the loan when your available balance is equal to DP? One more thing is, people ask, say in our example, loan amount is 30 lakh rupees and I have 10 lakh rupees as available balance in my max gain account. What should I do to prepay? Well, in a sense, if your question is to reduce interest outgo, you are already getting the benefit of interest outgo in your max gain. But if your question is meant for loan reduction, well, you have to contact your loan servicing branch and you can adjust this available balance against your basic loan amount. It will help you to bring down your loan term. But due to this available balance adjustment towards basic loan, you will lose the liquidity for this 10 lakh rupees forever. It is just like a common loan, common term loan, where you repay a partial part and your loan is immediately reduced from X amount, say 30 lakh to 20 lakh rupees. But you cannot use that money there onwards. It is gone forever from your pocket. So I always prefer, if you want to save, just keep parking your available balance, you keep parking your surplus amounts into your max gain account, and then the interest saving is already there with you. Once, as we discussed earlier, your available balance is equal to DP, it doesn't make any sense to close your balance, because now you are only repaying your basic principal, your basic loan amount. You are not paying any interest. All the interest which is coming from your EMI. Say what is happening. Just let me discuss it more. If your DP is equal to AB, now your EMI is coming to loan account. Now, in this situation, on the credit date of EMI, when your EMI is credited into your max gain account, overdraft account, principal part of EMI is adjusted towards basic loan, that is drawing power. But in this case, out of your EMI, principal part is adjusted, but interest part is remain available to you as your available balance, as surplus balance. So in this case, what will happen from our earlier example, if I am paying 30,000 rupees EMI, out of which 5,000 rupees is meant for principal and 25,000 rupees is meant for interest, what will happen in this case? My available balance, which was already 30 lakh rupees, will become 30 lakh 25,000 rupees, and now I am free out of this 30 lakh 25,000 rupees. Now I can happily remove this 25,000 rupees interest part of EMI to use wherever I want. I may invest it in mutual funds, I may invest it in PPF, I may invest it elsewhere, or simply park it elsewhere. Even I may spend it as per my choice. So this 25,000 rupees interest part is now free once my available balance is equal to my loan balance, my drawing power. Thank you very much. As of now, I am concluding this part. Please feel free to ask as many questions